To another edition of Tom Brand One Thoughts, and this channel again is about everything and anything. I just want to sprinkle in a little bit of everything here. I've done places like vlogs. I've done those. I've done just random videos. I've done shooting sites as far as movies, travel videos. So I'm just really sprinkling in everything and anything, and I thank you for coming in for the ride. And the rumor is, as far as technology goes, tech talk here, that the Nokia 3110, remember the Nokia 3110 for all you guys, late 90s, early 2000s, it might make a comeback, and it's rumored for MWC 2017. Now, for Nokia phones, they're set to hit the stage at MWC 2017, just a few weeks, according to rumors that are going out there. And it's definitely going to give you memories of mobile phones of yesteryear. HMD, that's the company that owns the rights to Nokia phones, that brand, will lift the lid on a quartet of devices at the big it's a Barcelona show, and it's coming. One of those phones is the Nokia 3310. It was once considered one of the best phones of all time. It won over a lot of people's in the early 2000s. It's a small compact phone, not the big Nokia phone, the smaller one that you could just fit in your pocket. And that phone will definitely be definitely was an affordable phone. I remember back in those days, the standard Nokia phones, when everyone was getting cell phones, they were gold, and a lot of them were free with a contract. Do you ever see that nowadays? A free phone with a contract, a free smartphone with a contract? Very rarely. You normally have to put out a little bit. It's going to be quite cheap. Back then they were quite cheap to get, even without a contract. I remember when I used to be talking with all these tech, like my carrier, what's a good phone to get? They ask you, what do you do for a living? How much do you want to spend? And every time that you wanted a durable phone, you didn't want to spend that much, this would be the first phone that everyone would recommend, is the Nokia 3310. That phone didn't have a lot of bells and whistles, and around that time came around, when they were popular, a lot of people dashed out and got the Motorola Razr, if you remember those phones. And with the Razr, a lot of my friends had the Razr growing up too, that they would be replacing, it seemed like, those phones every month, because the screens on those phones just kept on going out. You never, ever, rarely did you have to replace a Nokia phone. Those phones could just fall on the ground numerous of times, fall from your pocket, and nothing would happen to them. Barely would you get a scratch. This might be the right time for Nokia to relaunch their products. Maybe, if you think about it. I mean, Samsung has lost a lot of confidence in people, I think, because of their battery explosions in the Galaxy 7. Maybe there are plenty of shares as far as as far as the consumers. Maybe this is the right time for Nokia to get back in the game. But for me, if I were to give my opinion on this, sadly, apart from being a novelty, my opinion is that it won't work. Could be a financial loss if it's released. Too many modern day smartphones on the market that offer more technology and features nowadays. Everyone is always on their phones. Whenever you go, you look out, everyone is always on their phones. Like it's attached to the hip. The only way would be to give the phone a modern color screen, touch capabilities, and a new look. But unfortunately, I think that wouldn't make it a Nokia 3310 then. But it would be a hybrid phone. The thing that made it, I think, popular is the ability to change cases for it. But I don't see that making the phone, you know, a huge seller. Are people gonna buy this as a novelty act, you know, because it's a treasure? Or maybe people are tired of paying the same money for a smartphone as they would for 2 laptops. I get that many people don't care to use a smartphone, just a phone, simple device to make calls. That's all. I still get that it's out there, but I just don't know if it has that much traction. It's definitely a limited market share out there to be had. You know, just my thoughts on the Nokia 3310 possibly being relaunched again. Hope all is well, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.